And I was just like, y'all better take that down. I'm gonna call my lawyer. Da, 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 da. Like, don't play with me. It's not about the money, money, money. It's not about the money, money, money. I'm trying to manifest. Something like that. Good morning. It is currently 6:54 and your girl is up, ready to get my day started. I already got my coffee. Yeah. And so today I want to get a few stuff done just to make my week more easier. It is Monday, May 12th, and so I like to kind of grind Monday, and so that if anything, I'm able to take off Friday or Wednesday. And so we have a couple orders that I want to get done today. I am ahead of orders, and so I'm not too big on if I don't get it done, then, you know, I'm behind. But if I can get it done, that's a plus. And so we are going to, sorry y'all, if y'all hear something in the background, it's my UV printer. I'm so tired of this printer, like, to the point where I had to put it up for sale, y'all. Like, that was the worst decision ever, buying that printer. Somebody's coming to pick it up Sunday and they're driving 6 hours to come pick it up. Girl, like, what? So that's gonna be gone, and so let's start planning. And so every morning I like to sit down and plan. I usually get up around like 5 o'clock. I just laid in the bed a little bit. My husband had work a little later this morning. He just left, and so spent a little time with him before he went off to work. And so now it's just me here, and we're gonna get to work. And so it is 6:56, and so I say at 7 I will plan for like 30 minutes. 8 o'clock, I will start prepping orders. I already printed out my shipping label, so all I have to do is kind of like put everything into one document and print it out. And oh my gosh, it is raining again in Alabama. Once again, every single day it's raining, it's cloudy. Like, I don't get no sunlight at all. I'm gonna prep at around like 7:30. And honestly, this is just all the stuff I want to get done. It don't have to be in exactly at 7:30 I'm gonna be prepping. Like, this is just, you know, stuff I want to get done. So I want to plan prep orders. So prep orders for like 30 minutes and then get started on orders. So start orders around like 8:30. And then I'll say orders will take about 2 to 3 hours if I really like lock in. And so I'll say about like 11 or 12. I really want to get done with all the orders by 12 o'clock. That is the time I love to get orders done, by 12 noon. And so that's when I would drop them off at the post office, drop off at post office. Then after I get back here, eat lunch. Yeah, and so not really too much that I thought. I do want to do like some, you know, I want to clean up the kitchen. I want to tidy up the kitchen. I want to wash some clothes, little stuff like that. And so, yeah, smooth little day. I'm working on these tabbed envelopes. I have to finish like one tab. I don't know if you guys can see it. I think I didn't do this one. And so this one I have to do. Your girl was tired yesterday, and so I'm going to get that done. Hopefully I can get all the orders sent out today, and if I can, I'm so ahead of the game, for real. And so yeah, that's basically all I want to do. I don't have to cook today because my husband cooked some oxtails, curry goat, rice and peas. Like, we good. We good. So I'm excited about that because that's whew. It's so dark here, it's crazy. And so what I want to do now is get started. See, that didn't even take that long. See, it's 7 o'clock and I'm already done planning. And so I already have the thank you cards. I already did the thank you cards. I just need to trim them up so they look more sharp. And I am going to be doing the freebies that I give out. And so these are the freebies that I am currently giving out. It's like a mini savings challenge that goes with every order. I did print out some new ones. We're gonna use these up before we start on the new ones. I hope you guys can see me because it is so dark. So I'm gonna turn my illuminator on. And I'm gonna start making the freebies, and I will be cutting these out. So my thank you cards are done. Now I'll be laminating my freebies. And you guys, this morning I also was slow getting up because I ran into a little problem with my manufacturer. Like, I just don't like how unloyal some manufacturers are, like especially when we had a conversation prior. And my thing was that when I have a design that I want to create, and when you have a design, you have to pay for samples. Like, it can become so expensive. Like, if you know, you know. And so I had a design that I wanted to do, and they could create it, you know. It wasn't on their listing, on their website, whatever you want to call it. And so, you know, I went through with it. I got the sample, came out perfect, you know. And mind you, prior, our conversation was that they had asked me, they had started the conversation, they had asked me if they can put what I designed on their website or on their listing page or whatever. And I was like, absolutely not. And then they're gonna say, you know, if we can use your design, we will take $200 off your total. And I was like, no. I still was just like, no, like, you know, being unique is something special. You know, you don't want to have the same stuff that everybody has in your shop. And so it's just like, why would I, you know, give that up for $200? You know what I'm saying? When you can make thousands of dollars off this, you know, one thing. And I was just like, no, like, you know, I like being unique. I don't want my stuff on your listing, like, please. And they were just like, yeah, we understand. You know, a lot of customers say the same thing. You know, we understand. You know, we value loyalty. I was like, okay, cool, like, we good then. You know, we locked in. Look at me now, looking like Boo Boo the Fool. How about next thing you know, I'm trying to create something else, and I, you know, go on their page to see if I want to get some stuff. You know, I always just look around. You know, not necessarily looking to spend, but just seeing, because I'm always looking. How about I see the same thing that I ordered on their page, and so I'm like, my heart beating, and I'm like, why is this on your page? And she's like, oh, that was from another colleague. They ordered it. I said, it's crazy how when I ordered it and I designed it and I paid for a molding fee, how it just magically appears on your website. Like, that is so crazy to me. And then I started screenshotting our conversation that we had about how, you know, you guys offered me money for the same design. I said, and voila, it's on your website. So it's just like, you know, I knew it was something that they were interested in, like, no doubt. And the fact that it's on your website, it just makes it even more strange. And so it's just like, I doubt a customer asked for this. Like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know if I'm wrong, because it's just like, you come out with this bomb purse design. You know, the manufacturer sells other nice purses, but you come up with this bomb layout for this purse, right? And then you go back on the website, just casually scrolling, and you see that purse that you designed on their website. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like that. And you know, it's so hard to find like good quality manufacturers to kind of make your stuff how you want it. And then going through samples after samples after samples, it can be really expensive. So you don't want to keep switching suppliers, because every supplier you have to get a sample from, because you got to make sure it's right, especially if you're designing stuff yourself. See, now if you are a type of person who just buys stuff off the listing, then that's different. But if you're creating and designing your own stuff, then it's kind of hard to just, for them to show you a picture and just say, okay, give me 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1,000 of those. So it's just like, you have to do samples, and samples can run you hundreds of dollars. It's just like, dang, I don't even know what to do, because like, they made majority of my stuff, and it's just like, do I find another supplier, or I just call them out on it and hope they won't do it again, and, you know, stick with them, you know? And so I'm kind of like in the middle of that, you know. I'm kind of like in the middle. I'm gonna see what she says, but like I told her, I'm just like over it now. Like I just said, don't even worry about it, because it's just like I don't want to hear no lies, because I already know if you offered me money for it, it won't put it past that you just went through with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If we didn't have a conversation and you never asked me for money for the design, then I would have been like, okay, you know, maybe. No, never mind. I wouldn't. I would still say like you was being disloyal, for real. But let me know if I'm tripping. Like, it's just some of these manufacturers, I don't know if it's the tariff thing, how if these suppliers are just so desperate for stuff that they have to do stuff like that. But it's just so like crazy to me that you would have a discussion with a customer and just show foul behavior. Like, are y'all really that desperate? Are y'all that desperate? And it's just like, I had another supplier way last year that actually copied my whole design, my wallet design. Like, when I tell you copy, I meant like take the pictures off my Etsy shop and put it on the listing. And I'm just like, you couldn't like design a wallet and take pictures of yourself. You had to use my pictures in it with my hands in it and everything. Like, I know that's my design. Like, I know that's, like, I know. And I was just like, y'all better take that down. I'm gonna call my lawyer. Da, 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 da. Like, I was like, lawyer this, lawyer that. I'm gonna call my lawyer. I'm gonna have my lawyer write to y'all. Lawyer. That was, every other word was lawyer. And girl, they got so scared. They took that listing down so quick. When I tell you, it was so crazy. And then a month later, they had the same listing up again of my wallet, but then they made it themselves and was gonna post it. I said, once again, I'm gonna get my lawyer to contact you. I said, I have all of my designs patent. I said, and so you're in violation, and I will be in contact with my lawyer. Like, don't play with me. And they took it down again. Like, stop playing with me. It's okay to have inspiration, but you taking pictures off of somebody's website and legit putting it on your website, like, that's jail time. Like, that is crazy to me. That is so crazy. And so, like, that's what I'm going through right now. And I'm just like, should I just let them go? Or should I just get over it? Like, it's just a part of life. But my thing was, it's the principle. My thing was, it's just the principle of us actually having a conversation about it. And then, you know, you do what you want to do at the end of the day. That's my thing. It's the principle. It's always the principle for me. It's always the principle. And it's just like, dang, like, that's what you do? Like, I've been with y'all. I've been rocking for y'all for a minute. That's what you do to me? That's what you do? So, yeah, that was another thing that kind of, like, knocked me back 30 minutes. Because I was just, like, stunned how people can really be, for real. So, these are my freebies that I give out with every order. So, I'm going to cut these out. And then after I cut these out, I'm going to start prepping the orders. I think I have, like, 13, 14 I want to get done today. So, we're just going to get started.
Question is why I do the things I do. Answer I may never find, but I'll always choose you. Wanna give up on you, but
It's not about the money, money, money. It's not about the money, money, money. I'm trying to manifest. Something like that. I like to round the corners because I don't know. I don't like the pointy look at all. And like this, like that. This looks so much better. And so this part is a little time consuming. I wish I had like one of those rounders that you can do a lot at one time. But for now, we're gonna stick to this.
answer I may never find, but I'll always choose you. Wanna give up on you, but I know I can't. I put the blame on.
I think I'm just gonna invest in one of those ones that cost like over $100. Cause that take only like 1 minute to do all of these. That took like 5 minutes. And imagine if I had more. I usually like to do a lot at once, But I don't got that time. It's crazy. But it's just like, if I already got it, I don't want to invest in something that's the same, you know what I'm saying? Because your girl is on a budget. If you don't know, I am on a debt-free journey. The goal is to become debt-free by the end of the year, and so it's around like $47,000 me and my husband have to pay towards debt in order to accomplish our goal. And so stuff can be a little tight, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to spend on unnecessary things. I don't know, it's just this year, since me and my husband made a decision to become debt-free, things been a lot different than other years, of course, because we have to say no to a lot of things. We can't go on vacation, we can't, you know, buy certain things. It definitely teaches you self-discipline. I don't know, it just makes you be more aware of your money and just focus on your end goal, because who won't want to be debt free? The world is in so much debt, and it's just like, I don't want to be a part of any of that. And so it's just like, I have to remember my end goal, and it's just like sometimes I get so down on myself and just be like, dang, I feel like I can't do nothing. But it's just like, I budget for the things that I want to do. But it's just like, of course, you want to go on vacation. You want to be spontaneous and go on little dates and, you know, cute stuff like that and get cute stuff. But it's just like, it ain't the time for that right now. Honestly, we told ourselves if we can lock in and just grind for a year and get this debt out the way, then we'll be able to kind of do those things, and we're able to do spontaneous things and go out of the country and stuff like that. And so it's just like, it's only a year, and that's my mindset. And it's just like, if you lock down for a year to pay off this debt, then imagine the rest of your life. I'm 25 right now, my husband's 28, and we don't have any kids right now. So I feel like it's the best time. And plus, with my husband being in flight school and me just, you know, starting up my business and focusing more on that, it's a great time to kind of buckle down and pay off debt. He'll be out of flight school and graduate flight school next year. And so like, we'll be out of debt by then. And so we're able to move again, because he is in the Army, and so we're moving a lot. And so I get to travel the world. You know, I don't know if we're going to be stationed in another country, but if so, like, you know, I get to experience that. So when we have kids, we'll be able to start fresh and not have financial problems like that. And we're just trying to set the foundation of everything. If we have to sacrifice, you know, those little things and just saying no to those little things now, then it's just, you know, so be it. And so I just have to remember that, because sometimes I get so caught up in my feelings and just be like, dang, I feel like we can't do nothing, because we are paying like $4,000 a month just so we can pay off our debt by the end of the year. And so it's just like, you know, always having that end goal in mind, always staying motivated. The little things that we want to do, we budget for. And so like, we live near Florida, like an hour and a half near Florida. We'll go to the beach for a day, you know, have some Jamaican food, lay out on the beach, something cute but cheap, you know what I'm saying? And so we plan to do stuff like that, rather than, you know, going on a plane, going somewhere far away, getting hotels, Airbnbs, and, you know, eating at cute little spots. Like, we don't do that yet. We don't do that right now. And so but we will once we pay off this debt. We don't owe anybody anything. Imagine just a couple $1,000s extra you have because you paid off all your debt. If we can pay $4,000 every month for a year, like, that's consistent. And so if we have that extra money freed up, like, just imagine what you can do with that money. You can invest it in another business, you can buy property, you can, you know, invest more in retirement so you can retire early. It's just setting yourself up for success, for real. I don't want, when I have kids, I feel like I have to continue to kill myself to try to work, you know, just to make extra money. Like, when I have a kid, I want to be good. If I want to work, I can. If I don't, I don't. Like, that's where I want to be. I don't want to be too big on trying to hustle and stuff like that. And that's just me, you guys. You know, people have their preference of, you know, grinding, but, you know, I'll be in a position where I wouldn't have to work at all if I don't want to. Of course, I still have my business, because my business is something that I love. If you want that downtime to just shut your shop down and just do you for a minute and decompress and just work on your mental, then I'll be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I constantly look at stuff like that. And so that is the end goal for me. So if you're looking into becoming debt free and you don't budget, y'all tap into my other cash stuffing videos, cash planning videos. Those basically show how me and my husband budget weekly. And I also have an Etsy shop where I sell a ton of budgeting items. I sell wallets, binders, savings challenges, custom envelopes, all that. And so tap into my Etsy shop. and start your journey today, y'all, because when I tell you cash stuffing is a life changer, when I started back in 2023, it literally took a year for my life to change. Just last year, y'all, me and my husband was at our lowest. I'm talking about asking for money from the begging for money from the bank, and they denied us. They denied us from money. And y'all, I'm the type of person who do not like asking for stuff at all. Like, I just feel, I just do not like asking people for stuff. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing to ask for help, but I just do not like asking for, especially money. I don't like asking people for money. Other things I'm like okay with, but like money, I hate asking people for money. But it was just like we were so desperate, and so like that's another story that I probably get into with my husband. We'll probably do like a little story time. And so like, yeah, it's just so crazy what 1 year of change can do with your finances. But y'all, I can talk all day. I can talk y'all head off all day, but we have to get to work. Your girl got a business to run, and y'all already know y'all want y'all products, because if y'all don't, y'all gonna be, where's my product? So we're gonna get to work.
Chance after chance, I love you can't stand. And I try to be strong, but how much can I put your words on your life this time? And I won't lie, 'cause only the thing that's saving you is the heart of a woman.
Me around for my money. There was nobody, no one.
So I already cut out all of the orders, and so we have 7 challenge placeholders, bookmarks, custom inserts, and then we have some vellum envelopes I had cut out right here. And so we're just gonna get started the same process that I did with the freebies. I will be doing with here, and so I try to like coordinate it, and so I can get as much as I can on the laminating sheets, because y'all, if you don't know, matte laminating sheets are expensive, and so I want to get the most out of it. And so that's how I usually do it. Like so.
So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. She's lovely. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with. I wanna be with you. Ay, I wanna be with. I wanna be with you. Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind and work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up, we gon' function. No assumption. Feeling like Tyson with it. Look at how Tyson with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, yeah, only for life, yeah, only for life. Let's get it. Hit that shoulder lean. I know it coming over me. Backstroke overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10, all money come in. All feeling go out. This feeling don't drought. This party won't end. If I didn't ride blade on her.
Hey y'all. So I pretty much laminated all the orders and cut them out. And so I got the hard part out the way. So what I am doing now is making vellum envelopes. So this is the only set that I have, thank God, because making these envelopes, y'all, it's just a love-hate relationship.
If I'm in my mind at work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to.
Shout out to Jana for your order, girl. And then it opens up like this. You put your cash in there. After I hole punch them, I will run it back through the laminator to make sure it is extra sealed. And so that's what I usually do. So
Don't got you, I got nothing. Run for my money. There was nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money.
yeah, my camera died, and so in the meantime, because the show must go on, I already cut out all of my orders. I rounded the corners and hole punch them. And so basically I already showed you guys how I did that with the freebies that I did earlier. Also over here I am recording short form content, and so that is what I'm going to be doing. Everything is cut out. I'm going to finish these envelopes because I have to do one of these and another set of these for a customer. So I'm gonna be starting on these.
I wanna be with you. 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 I'm on the way. We ain't got no time to waste. Papa, yo, come on the way. Am I in the way? I don't want pressure you none. I want your blessing today. Oh, by the way, open the door by the way. Tell you that I'm on the way. I'm on the way. I know connection is vague. Pick up the phone for me, babe. Damn it, we jamming. That attitude for your nanny. Curving your hip from your memory. Remember, Gardena, I took the studio camera. I know Taco be mad at me. I have to do it. I want your body and music. I'm about the big one to prove it. Look what you made. Told you that I'm on the way. I'm like an exit away. Yeah.
And these are the compact envelopes. I have a standard version, but these are the compact tab envelopes to go specifically in my compact wallets. Okay, so now we're just prepping to get these packed. If I can find all of the, so these are all the labels. So that's pretty much what I'm doing now. Just organizing everything.
My mind and word would you still keep it 100? I'd rather you trust me than to keep it a whole 100. Don't got you, I got nothing. Run for my money. There is nobody, nobody around. So give me a run for my money. It's been lovely, feeling lovely, living lovely. She's I wanna be with you. 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 Just love me. This one I got you with the job. I know get time, I did that. That cover my face, calling me that back. Biggie man, we don't be where I back that. Tell me, what's it go? You are go, all the bend, they can't ride the foot. I know feet, die for nothing. What's it go? You are go, all the bend, they can't ride the foot. I know feet, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, them must comment it. I can't come and see myself. So anything when they do, I try to take it one way. Plenty survive with this. Just to make your money day. But my people then go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one baby. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, what's it go? You are go.
Good to go. We have all of our orders in here. Thank you so much for those who have been supporting my business and continue to support my business, you guys. I would say this is the end of my studio little vlog or video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below any like video ideas you guys would want me to do. I want to get more into like personal content on this channel, as well as documenting my debt-free journey. But you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.